you used to really be scared here.
Johnny.
You're still afraid.
Stop it now, I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
Hey everyone, Christina Talley here, and well, today we've got some really devastating news that George Romero, one of the people I followed growing up movie-wise, has passed away at 77. This is crushing, to say the least. This is as crushing as Adam West was. To me, I grew up watching, the original Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. I'm a huge Romero fan. I have a massive collection of Romero movies. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the zombie genre as we know it. And that's one thing that people need to realize, that the significance of this man and the work he did with his 1968 Night of the Living Dead, The Crazies, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, even his hand in the rebirth of Dawn of the Dead and Land of the Dead, as well as Diary of the Dead, which I believe was his first return to full-on directing a movie, and also Survival of the Dead, which wasn't one of my favorites, but I'm just, like I said, this is just something which just blows me away. And I looked up to George Romero. He was definitely one of my idols in the movie genre, and the fact he passed away, I understand he was 77 years old, but the fact he passed away is it's very saddening. And my heart goes out to his family and his family and friends and everyone who loved him, as well as his fans like myself, who are huge Romero fans. That's
Vivian's here. Vivian, honey, sweetie, are you okay?
Hi everyone, how are we doing this evening? This is Matt Cruz coming at you from Realm of the Mist Entertainment, host of XP Gaming, or Gaming XP, sorry. We just came to find out that George A Romero passed away just the other day, and we just wanted to pay our respects to yet another hero for a lot of us, especially us that grew up on, of course, classic Night of the Living Dead. I mean, it was such a phenomenal film because it was such a low-budget film that did so amazing. That's now not only national but internationally known now, and it's been an inspiration for so many young filmmakers because it was such an idea. And if we didn't have George A. Romero, we would have no zombies. I mean, that's just something that one of our now horror staples is. Creator is now passed away. I mean, the way I feel, I'm at a shock and I'm at a loss right now, because I mean, I knew he was getting up in age, so this was we knew this would happen someday, but it's just that we're sad to see him go, but he's off in a better place, and all we can say is our condolences for the family, and he will be missed for for the entire fan base. I'm pretty sure there'll be lots of tributes, so we won't be the only ones, but there's a lot of people that he touched with just his film, just from his films alone. And personally, I gotta say, from my personal favorite, I mean, out of all the Romero zombies, I think my favorite is Day of the Dead. I think that one. Actually, I remember one of my favorite YouTubers was reviewing it, and he actually said it was one of his favorites. And I was like, well, I've seen the other ones that he spoke of. I never get a chance to see the third one, so I watched it like 3 times, and I was like, I can see why people didn't like it, but I kind of did, and I can see why he liked it, and I kind of liked it for the same reasons. It kind of kept you in a different level of suspense. You knew they were everywhere, but you didn't know where they were going to come from, and it was kind of a dark times. And if you think about it, in the concept of the movie, that's what would eventually happen. I mean, we would either have to put a serious come together and push forward, or we'd all start just living in isolation from each other. But I actually did like the third one the most. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. He will be missed. As a great film, just idealist, or however you want to look at him. He made great film, social commentary included. Thank you, George. We appreciated everything.
Say hello to your Aunt Alicia. Say hello, Aunt Alicia. Hello, Aunt Alicia. Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. George Romero, without whom, I mean, it's a sad day for anybody who's a zombie movie or TV show fanatic. George Romero was the birth of the zombie genre. From Night of the Living Dead on through. Without those, there would be no World War Z, no 28 Days Later, no Resident Evil, and of course, no Walking Dead. He brought it into popular culture. It is a sad day for people who like horror movies, who like B-rate movies, who like zombie genre movies and TV shows, and he will be sorely missed. Thank you, Mr. Romero, for everything you brought to this world.